And still to come here at 4:30, it's been over 70 years since the bombing of Pearl Harbor, but one of the survivors, now 92 years old, will join me next in studio. What he's doing that's helping younger generations learn from the past. Years ago, over 70 years, that Pearl Harbor was attacked on a day that lives in infamy. Now survivors of that attack are teaching kids and survivors of recent terrorist attacks the importance of continuing to remember the lives lost. Joining me now is survivor Ed Vezey, and we so very much appreciate you being here, Mr. Vezey. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's important to you that young people understand what happened at Pearl Harbor.
It's very important that they understand the significance. There's no way you can convey everything, of course. My roommate and I were still lolling in our bunks. Major decision of the day was, should we eat breakfast before we go swimming, or should we go swimming and then eat breakfast? And all of a sudden, life changed abruptly. A couple of happy-go-lucky kids found out what life is all about. And it was a transition point in my life that changed everything from then on.
And your bunkmate unfortunately perished.
Yes, he died. The protocol at the time was air attacks, anti-aircraft personnel go topside, everybody else goes below the armored deck. Well, his bomb station or his aircraft station was below decks, below armor. Mine was up on the mast. So I went up the mast to my station and he went below. And that's where he and a lot of other people were trapped, had no way to get out. Because as soon as he lost power, you couldn't open those hatches. So,
even at the age of 92, you continue to go back to Pearl Harbor to remember your shipmates and to remember what happened. How important is it for the rest of us to remember that and for our young children to know about it?
Well, you wish that you could convey how you feel to people who haven't lived through it. There's a factor I get asked every year, why do you keep coming back every year? And it's a good question. There's no simple answer. Swallows go back to Capistrano and butterflies go down the coast. They don't know why. And to some extent, you don't know why you go back. But there's a bonding between sailors on a ship, between each other, and with the ship itself that is indescribable. It's very deep. And every time I go back, it's still with tears. Our memorial has 429 marble markers, and 6 feet tall, with each guy's name on it and his rank. And as you wander among there, and those guys are still right there.
It's touching. I've been there, and to see those names, it gives you pause. We so appreciate your coming today, because Ed is going to be speaking to the Norman North High School pretty soon, and he's talking about the bonds. We all have bonds, of course, with the Oklahoma City bombing, with the Boston Marathon. He's going to be talking to this younger generation about Pearl Harbor, the lessons he learned and the lessons he hopes they take away. They'll also, it's a special event because there'll be a concert that night, and they hope to raise money so that they too can travel to Pearl Harbor to experience it themselves. For more information, just head to KFOR.com. Find everything you need to know right there. Thank you so much. Wait here just one moment. And coming up next, health officials in the U.S. are concerned about a virus that's taking hold of hundreds of patients. Why they're so concerned and what they claim is the source behind the virus spread.